Hello and welcome back to KNF Design. If you're new, I'm Katie and I hope you enjoy crafting with me and like and subscribe to this channel if you do. You can always find crafts I've done previously and last week right here on this little shelf if they're small enough to fit on there. So if you like this little snowman, then go ahead and check him out. He'll be in my videos. But today we are going to make these fun little textured trees. I made two different versions, so you can make one or both, or do a spin-off of your own from this. What you would need is these little cones to make the tree. This is just a cardboard cone. I did small ones, but you could also make bigger ones, just depending what you want. These I got from Hobby Lobby. I'll also have a supply list linked down below and some lightweight spackle. This one, since I don't need that much, I just got a small one from Dollar Tree. And then whatever extra pieces you want to decorate. So I did green paint, some gold dry brushing. So I'll need a stiff bristle brush for the dry brushing. And then to color it the green, I used a soft bristle brush. And then for this one, I did some ribbon, both for the bow and a different one for this little sign that says joy. And then I also ironed on the word joy with some glitter iron-on using my Cricut machine. All the Cricut machines can do this because it's a small piece. If you don't want to work with that small of a piece, I'll show you how to use a sharpie or other type of marker to do that as well. So with that, let's get crafting. This could get a little messy with the spackle, so I recommend removing any jewelry and watches just so you don't get the spackle in them. I also forgot to mention that you'll want a plastic spatula just to help apply the spackle to your tree, and I also recommend putting a piece of parchment paper or something down over your work surface so it's easier to clean up this mess afterwards. I found after working with this that it stuck better if you apply a chunk of the spackle in one area, either with your hands or just kind of chunk it on. Let it sit for a few seconds as you apply it around the other side of the tree. I even try with this other plastic paintbrush, but just get it on nice and thick first. Let it sit for just a few seconds, and then I'll come in with the spatula and create my grooves and lines. decided to give my little trees a little bit of accent as they are drying here. I will be painting those here in a bit. So I took some glitter iron-on and I cut the word joy out of it. Remember, when you are doing iron-on, you want this dull side, not this pretty shiny side, to go down on your mat, and don't forget to mirror it. Iron-on has this extra lining, so you want that to go down on your mat, and then when you put it on your piece, it'll go up like that. So this clear protective layer is on top. So when I take my iron to it, it'll protect. I was originally going to use this ribbon here and realized you probably won't see the gold on that because they're too similar. If you don't want to deal with something so little like this, I always do that to myself. You could use like a Sharpie and just write the word on it. I don't have the best handwriting, but it would look something like that, which also works. And then you can use some scissors and cut that out for accent. So I'm going to iron this, and I'll show you what both look like on the tree after I paint them. I'm just using a small iron here, and just be careful not to burn this small area. So I like to do, for these little types of things, small increments. I'll probably hold it for 5-10 seconds, and then lift, and keep going until it's on there well. And it won't be yet, but if you want to test, you can kind of peel and see how it's already starting to go. So it's almost done. And then if it came off with this carrier sheet, then you could just keep ironing it a little bit more. It's on there, and I'll cut the ends once I put it up against my tree to see how long I want it to be. Now that our spackle is dry, we'll use some green acrylic paint to paint our trees. I like a soft bristle, it just helps get into the grooves. You can see there's going to be some white showing through. You can leave that if you like, but if you want to get all those little white spots, that might be difficult. I recommend either a dabbing motion or a circular motion actually works the best. Here are the two different types of joys, so you can see what they look like. I'll turn the light on now. The light just kind of makes that glitter difficult to see. So pick whichever one you like. I think I'm going to go with the white ribbon, and then I'm going to dry brush the other one with this gold acrylic paint, and then I'll probably add a bow above the joy. Now for the dry brushing, I'm just using this stiff bristle brush. I'm going to get just a dot of the paint on my brush and wipe off some of the excess, and then you just lightly brush it over, and it'll just get a little bit of gold dusting on those accent pieces. you want, you could make a cover for the base so it's not open. You could also put a little stem or something to make it stand on its own as well, or just put it on a stand itself. I might do that for some of my photos. I hope you had fun crafting with me today. I really enjoyed making these little trees with you, and you have to let me know which one you like better. I think I'm liking this one better with that regular gold dry brush on it. Although rose gold would also be very pretty on it, I chose the gold just to match this one. But let me know. It would be fun to make a bunch of these and have a whole little forest of different trees. You could do different colors, all kinds of different accents to them. Make them with friends and family, and see the different little details everyone adds to theirs. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Well, until next time, thanks for crafting with me.